Let's debunk the twin flame myth. There are always third-party situations or karmics in twin flame connections. And no, it is not true. It can happen, doesn't always happen. For example, for me, it did not happen because that has never been one of my things that I needed to heal. Because we do get programmed in the first 7 years of our lives. And if we do have situations where we feel not chosen, there is somebody else above us, or we're not in self-love, then we would attract later on situations where there is competition in our love life. And that would be a karmic. Remember, we always manifest anything, or rather, the universe always reads our energies, our assumptions, even the deeply hidden ones we don't want to look at, and then gives us the experience that matches our energy. So if we're not in self-love, if we're scared, for example, oh my God, what if my person doesn't choose me? Well, then you get this experience where your person is going to have another person, or not being faithful or loyal, or flirting or talking to other people. How severe it is depends on how deep-rooted your fear is. So if you don't have that fear of being replaced, for example, because that is nothing that you have experienced, it's not something that you vibe with, then you're not going to make that experience. Then your twin flame would mirror other stuff back to you. For example, if you are not in self-love, it might not play out in there is competition, but in you are not chosen. Maybe because for different reasons. For me, it was reasons like mental health, why they were not able to give me the relationship I wanted. But it was not third parties. So no, it is not necessarily that the influence what's standing in between you is a third party, but often it is the case. And that can have a reason for the feminine, you're not chosen, and it can have a reason for the masculine that often is in a relationship where they're comfortable, and then they meet somebody that they love, but they are scared to leave behind what they already built. And so it is their lesson to overcome that. If there is a third party, then please check out my video about the karmic, in which I also explain how to get rid of a third party. I cannot go into detail in this video, but you will find the link in the description box below. But because you manifest anything, so you can heal that wound that manifested your experience of having a third party, and you can reprogram the assumption and replace it with a new assumption that you are the only one. And you do that in 2 steps. First of all, overwriting the old one. We have sometimes to dig out the weeds before you plant new seeds, and then planting the seeds. For example, affirmations like I am chosen, I am the one. And actually that's the third step. Third step is treating yourself accordingly. Show the universe that you deserve to be chosen by choosing yourself, by doing things that are good to you, and show the universe that you deserve everything you want, and because you give it to yourself, and then your person can mirror that back to you and show you how amazing you are and give you what you want. But it's not on them. They're your mirror. They don't get to choose when they are treating you well, because the universe always puts you on the timeline that matches your assumptions. There's multiple versions of everything already created, already finished. Creation is finished. So there is a version of your person that is just waiting for you to get to the timeline, because that version shows you that person knows that they love you and want to be with you, and it's your job to meet them over there. You can't pull them over here. It's not possible. You are the one who has to transform. Please also don't worry about if they are going to do the work. Check out my twin flame myth number 4. The divine feminine has to wait for the divine masculine. It's not true. I explain why in that video. However, now, not all twin flames do have a third party. So if you are in a twin flame connection and there's no third party, please don't let anyone tell you, oh, it's not a twin flame, because that aspect is missing. Because again, maybe you didn't have that wound that would attract a third party, or the assumption that would attract a third party. Maybe you're not in self-love, but you've never really been worried about being replaced, because that's not what's within you. And then you don't get that mirrored back. I hope that video helped. If you need more help, of course, you can check out my other content. I always put everything into playlists. I do have a playlist about affirmations to step into your self-love, of course, and subliminals. I do have the Twin Flame 101 playlist with plenty of coaching. And of course, you can reach out for personal coaching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Then you won't miss next week's debunking video. that is, you have more than one twin flame. I see you there, or I see you in personal coaching. Until then, as always, I wish you all the best now. Bye bye.